Hi besties, and we back. Okay besties, hi, how are we doing? How are we wrapping up the end of this summer? Some of us have already started school and some of us are waiting until September. We already know it's chaotic all over the world, but I hope everybody is having a good start to school, or soon to be a good start to school, with school shopping and all the good things that are happening in this season, and that we're being safe, especially what happened recently. I hope that everybody is having a nice weekend and enjoying their time outside, because baby, we finna be inside cozy real soon. All right besties, let's get to the topic. Okay, so how do some of us feel about AI taking over a lot of our jobs? I think I've seen a lot of people talking about that, so let me know in the comments how you guys feel about AI taking a lot of our jobs. For me, I feel like, good gracious, thank the Lords, as of right now I'm going to college for something that has to do with your brain and human analysis, for sure, because I mean, I hope they don't create any technology like that, because I feel like, what are we gonna do? I feel like they're just gonna have some evil plan for people to just do things that is very unnecessary and unruly. As long as we do those things, we can keep our technology. I do think that AI is pretty cool. I don't necessarily have no beef with any artificial intelligence, non-artificial intelligence, whatever. I don't have any beef with any electricity and electronics at all. We're cool over here. But I definitely feel like it will hurt a lot of people in the community, but I also feel like it could encourage a lot more people to go to college and do better things with their lives. I mean, bump school debt. You know how much debt America's in? Trillions of dollars. I don't even know how we're gonna pay a trillion back, but hey, listen, this is how life is right now. And if you actually start working fast and getting on your own feet and doing, it's hard to multitask a little bit, but if you get to the multitasking and doing the things that you need to do, or you're already on that process of doing the things you need to do, whether that's living with your parents, living on your own, getting a car, riding a bike, whatever, to get you where you need to go, get that job done before all that debt goes back on to your credit statements, there we go, then you should be able to pay some of it off and actually get your credit scores to go back up right after it's gone back down. And I know, like, Allie girl, all this economy girl, bestie, I know, gosh goodness. Listen, I get it, it's crazy, it's a lot going on. Jobs is being taken that ain't never been taken before. It's crazy, I know, but at the end of the day, we all gotta work hard to play hard, and they would like artificial intelligence to take over a lot of the things, but some things you just really absolutely need humans for, especially when it comes to connection and like physical. I think, I'm not saying that you can't form a connection with your artificial intelligence, because you can, but I'm just saying some things just need the human touch. But again, no beef with artificial intelligence. And then, like, how do we feel about people saying like, oh, like, live your 20s. Your 20s are supposed to be like the best part of your life, your best years, but we're going through the Great Depression, like modern time, like, I'm trying to figure that out, because I feel like they playing in our face. Because what you mean it's supposed to be the greatest time of my life and I can barely afford to move out of my parents' house because financially the jobs and they're paying nothing, and then they get mad at you for wanting a raise, and then they microaggress you to quit, and then you get another job, but they can only match your pay or pay you less until after a year of working there. I don't know, it's just a lot of stuff going on. Okay, like, life is a little crazy out here in these streets, a little ghetto. All right, so I don't know about all of that. Personally, but anywho, I feel like also as well that like being in your 20s, when I was growing up, I heard 30s were the new 20s. I don't know what y'all was listening to when y'all was growing up. I did hear my 20s was supposed to be fun and go to the clubs and go travel the world and all that good jazzy stuff. And I get it. I've traveled a little bit, lightly though. I've never left the country. But I've traveled, I've seen some things, I've done some things between my teens and my 20s. I'm still 24. And I wanted to see more and do more, but it's like, I was always told that your 30s were your 20s. And I hear a lot of women still to this day who are in their 30s. It's like, bro, my 20s, I thought I was having fun. In my 20s, I thought I was doing it big. But when I got in my 30s, I started really doing it big. And I'm probably going to switch it up when I get to my 40s. But right now in my 30s, like they will say their testimonies are fire. Like you can hear the growth and the understanding of life, the clarity. And I know like your whole entire body changes as you age. That's including your brain. So it's like, right. So I think that personally in the 20s, I feel like it's not supposed to be that. I feel like this is where we're supposed to be figuring out life. This is where we're supposed to be making our mess ups. I genuinely feel like, 20s, we're adults. Yes, we're grown-ups. But I still feel like we're still we've only been here for 20 years. I've only been on my own for this amount of years for most people. Some people have led a fast life. They have gone out on the streets. They've been outside. They've gone to the clubs early, getting snuck in and all that good stuff. Some people had to grow up early because they had to take care of their siblings or whatever. Their parents weren't able to do whatever the case was. Some people had to grow up fast. And some people, they just got out here. Like, they only been adults for like 5 years. Or they've only been adults for 7 years. They just starting to figure this life stuff out, and because they were just a kid being told what to do all the time. Even when they got 18, 19, a lot of them still was being told what to do until they turned 21. So if they're 21, this like they first or second year being a grown-up for real. Like they don't know nothing. And of course, your parents, they teach you this, they teach you that, but like you're still trying to figure out how to get it on your own, how to do it on your own. And a lot of us, not all of us, are very independent. Some of us still call our parents for every little thing, like, hey mom, hey dad, can you help me? Grandma, somebody, cousin, auntie, brother, love, somebody, hey, help. And that's okay. You're supposed to be able to do that. But I think this is when we're supposed to be making mistakes, when we're supposed to be, figuring out how to keep ourselves consistent with the things that we need to do and how not to ever do that again. And a lot of people get criticized in their 20s too. And it sucks because we're really just living our lives and trying to figure this out just like everybody else. So I think that more people just need to understand that, like, hey, we're still young. We're still figuring it out. A lot of us did not go to college. A lot of us did go to college, but we're still figuring it out. And some people forget what it's like to be our age. And it really sucks because it's like, you don't remember being 20? And some of us think that, oh, well, I had it all together when I was 20. Well, good for you. I don't. So unless you're trying to honestly help me or financially provide for me, I don't see what the criticism is about. But everybody has the freedom to their own speech. And I think that if you're in your 20s, you're born, around those times, 2000s, you feel what I'm saying? Hey, do you, baby. You got this. You know what you're doing. And even if you don't be afraid to ask for help. Know when it's criticized and when it's not. Know when it's genuine and when it's not, and don't let anybody bully you. Hi besties, thanks for watching another episode of Midnight Modules. As always, subscribe to my YouTube channel and add me on all social media platforms. Bye.